Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back for a day for streaming. Um, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. Typically, I'm doing a bunch of different things, like working at the studio right now. So that is a typical thing of where I am right now, and that is at the Kingston Collection down in Kingston, Massachusetts. It's Mother Crew. Um, it's all local artists, and you can go and get my comics there. So, but that's usually where I am. But we're about to get slammed by a nor'easter, and I didn't want to drive home during it. Apparently, the owner, my friend slash boss, agreed and decided to close the store. So, so it is what it is. So this is impromptu, and being that it's impromptu, I have not fully organized myself yet. That's one of the reasons why I was running a little bit late, because I like to start at 3 or other times. But crazy things that I can do. But that's one of the reasons why my desk is still a mess. But hey, it is what it is. So, I've been working on a few things and coming up with ideas and things to sketch today. It's one of the reasons I have my sketchbook out. One of my sketchbooks has some roughies in it. And we will move this down over here. This is my ideas for DC hires me to do Absolute Raven. Please hire me to do Absolute Raven. It will be awesome. That would be rocket. He's trying to talk to me. And that was absolute Amandel. Amandel. I don't. He's an angel. I haven't texted him yet, but that's just a roughie. Looks like I started to sketch something on this, but we're just gonna erase it and start over. So I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna draw today. Stuff. We're definitely gonna draw something, but I don't know what. I have cats running around. What else is new? Put that down. I have a few things to I'm working on a bit digitally. Oh, I have like sand in my throat or something. This is weird. Looks like the chat's active. Let's get that up so I can actually see it. Nope, just Botrex joined. That's it. Just my little body bot. That's for later. I don't want to have another soda. I need to tone down the soda. It's getting really annoying now. Those are there for right now. My filing system is this goes here, that goes there, and hopefully I remember where things are. Actually, those will go back into one of my portfolios. So I have a 9x12 portfolio that I put all that stuff in. It has stuff like Superman Gambit. It goes here. Wow. That's really annoying the crap out of me. Let's see if I can watch this out. Sorry about that. It's like I got this like tickle in my throat and it's driving me nuts all of a sudden. I probably inhaled dust or something. So, the general goal for today is just to have fun streaming because, as I said, I didn't have anything planned. Usually I give it a bit more thought than this of like what I want to work on during stream. If anybody has a suggestion of something they want to see me draw, you can throw it in there and I could potentially do that. Put that mouse up here. Yes, I actually use a mouse pad because this is a glass table and the laser goes down through here and it doesn't really work like that. So pen, the glove. Oh. It's kind of cool is I can overlay the chat, but I don't really want to. I don't really think I think it cuts off too much. But hey. I have to fiddle with it a bit, maybe. Dude, my Instagram just binged. Let's glove up, shall we? I just heard Jeremy snore. He's been asleep like all day. Somebody I might know is on Instagram. I might know them. Who knows? Oh, that's good to know. Still kind of getting used to doing everything with Restream here. So as of right now, I'm not using. I mean, I have OBS on because I'm using some features from it, like my virtual camera and things. But I'm not actively streaming through it. I'm just streaming through Restream right now. Generally speaking, I'd rather just use OBS. Oops. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so that's what I got there. Okay, so again, I have to come back and figure out what do I want to draw. I can see you little eyeball people. You're watching. If anybody has an idea, feel free to share it. As I said, if I might go and draw it. I did have a request for Ghost Rider at one point. I was debating on doing that. I have to bring up some shots of Ghost Rider. Kind of partial to the Johnny Blaze one myself. Although, let's see, I did Robbie Reyes a bit ago. Oh, I did do this the other day, which is kind of fun. I'm getting all psyched for it. So I sketched out Pennywise. It's kind of fun to draw. I drew Pennywise when the first It movie was coming out. I think it was like after the first trailer. I found a picture of Bill Skarsgård and I just sketched this giant headshot of it. That I enjoyed doing. I did that at Verizon. I still worked at Verizon when that trailer came out. Let's see. That is the finished inks on Zebulon, which I started on the stream the other day, on Monday. So those are things I've done recently. Let's see. Let's find some good Ghost Rider reference, maybe. Yeah, a few years ago, I did a drawing of John as of Robbie Reyes. I still want to do something where I put all of them together on one kind of big piece. Do like Robbie Reyes, Johnny Blaze, Carter Slade, Danny Ketch, and Alejandra. I think is the female one. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I think it's Alejandra. I can't remember the full name. But I think that all of them would be fun to have. That's actually kind of cool. Unless somebody kind of did what I was thinking. Oh, that's neat. Sorry. Pinterest found cool pin. I just found a picture of Jubilee driving the Akira motorcycle. It's kind of cool. Got the rabbit holes you go down when you pull up Pinterest and anything. Well, let's see. Let's start to do something. We'll see what comes out. Apologize if this is light, but I'm just doing it to get a base idea. Huh. So I figure we'll just do kind of a headshot of him. As an impromptu stream, that kind of probably works best. I don't want to go too detailed with the roughy, but That there. Let's see. Dr. Midnight, my friend Mike. He actually suggested doing Ghost Rider the other day, and I ended up doing some blobbies and a bit of inking Zebulon. So oops, that's definitely not the right place. Probably should do is If anybody's putting anything in the chat and I'm not seeing it, and you got my number, text me. So I want to make sure I'm seeing things, because right now I'm not sure. More like that. It's like the envelope method of kind of determining where eyes are. You just kind of draw like a little envelope, and you can kind of like, tell you kind of where the eyes and the nose are and everything. My weakest point is always trying to line up the stupid eyes. I'm going to hit this with the eraser in a minute to kind of take this down to a workable level so I can start to work in the actual lines. But I just want to get the rest of the face kind of in. Well, skull. Alright. My nose is leaking like a sieve. Very annoying. I always thought Ghost Rider had like one of the coolest designs, but his book usually sucked. I mean, there's some good ones, but I don't know. Pretty sure I bought it when I was buying it in the '90s. I was buying it, one, for the Texeria artwork, and two, because it's just a cool looking character. Some really interesting pictures of Ghost Rider. Alright, let's go and light this up a little bit. Amazon ads get me every time on Pinterest. Thought I found a really cool kind of look to the skull I wanted to kind of check out. I have some of my own ideas I want to do, but I like looking at other people's stuff so I can get, good basis. Yeah, I think that should be a good place to start between those and kind of reminds me of Sam Keith almost, but it's not. Sam Keith did a really cool looking Ghost Rider, I always thought. Okay. Well, getting good at that lately. The, broke the tip before I even had it come out. That was impressive. As usual, I messed something up with the eyes already. Put that nearby. The piece I'm looking at, the skull definitely does not look like this. I'm actually looking at it more to get an idea of how I want to do the fire. Alright. That way I won't see the notifications. Be even better. I've stopped myself from buying Claire Obscura lately because I didn't want to lose myself in playing a video game because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get really addicted to it. would say I have a soft spot for the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movies, but I really don't. I mean, I did like the fact it was Nick Cage, but that's about it. Although the version that I believe the band is Spiderbite did of Ghost Riders in the Night um, was absolutely incredible, and it was a travesty it was not on the soundtrack. Must have had some type of a rights issue or something with it. Kind of figuring it's a demonic skull, so I don't want it to look human. Well, human-esque, but the teeth won't be human. Yeah, I apologize. My nose is just like a sieve today. I forgot to do something. Give me 1 second here, guys. I was supposed to make this public, and I forgot to. Okay, let's see. This is very intriguing. I'm willing to bet everybody's loving this one. There we go. That is now live to everyone. Yay. Alright then. That back there. Oh, I've been going 30 minutes. That'd be Jeremy coughing upstairs. Hopefully he should be okay. Just, napping like all day. It's kind of the day for it, too. The rain's really starting to come down now. The wind's not really there yet, though. Part of me thinks that the lower jaw shouldn't be connected to the skull at all. So I'm thinking I might do that, that it should be kind of free floating, that you see the connection, but it's not actually connected. Hello, Michael. How are you? Hello, everyone. I hope you and everyone watching are doing well, and if you're not, I hope things get better for you. That was very nice of you, Michael. It's good that you were well. And I'm doing what you suggested the other day. Doing Ghost Rider. That's not quite what I wanted, so I'm just going to erase that out, and I'll think about that a little bit more in a minute. This will probably be a quicker stream for today. Again, this wasn't really planned. This was me just kind of thinking, well, I'm not at the studio today. Might as well stream on. Kind of just getting my face out there, as it were. Hindsight's 2020. I shouldn't have sketched in fully everything to do with the uh, the jacket type cowl thing that I was working on. The fire will definitely overtake it. Should have done a lot lighter. But hey, no, whatever. You live, you learn. I'm not paid to draw Ghost Rider, so I'd figure it out if I did. I know I'm definitely not the first person who gave him like really sharp teeth all around and stuff like that, but you know, just figured I'm gonna look a bit more of a horror character. Definitely one of the coolest design characters. Kind of like the illusion of an eye in his in there. The adversary of Ghost Rider Vengeance has sharp teeth, even saber teeth. I'll go with that, sure. I'm actually not familiar with that character. I mean, the original Ghost Rider was Zarathus. But yeah, I mean, then you had the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, which wasn't Zarathus, and then Zarathus came back or something weird. I don't know. I try not to think about it too hard because it'll hurt my brain. So, I just thought the idea of him having sharp teeth looked kind of cool. And I've seen a few other artists draw him that way, so and it's definitely more of the the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider or Danny Ketch or something like that. So Robbie Reyes' head looks interesting because it's almost like a helmet. I thought that was kind of cool. Vengeance was someone who went mad and took an offer from Mephisto to go after Ghost Rider as a similar being to Ghost Rider. Sounds kind of cool. Not sure when that era was, but hey, it sounds more recent. Doesn't like I said, I haven't really solidly read Ghost Rider since Garth Ennis's run. So I like this, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking it too. The artwork on Garth Ennis's run was amazing. Um, it did a couple things in it that I don't really like, but it's very typical Ennis, which is entities being evil just for the sake of being evil. And it's like, whatever. But overall, it was a beautifully done series, and I really did enjoy it overall. So I like Garth Ennis though. I see. Come here, you. I have a kaiju. That's my kitten. Yeah. Get down. All right. He didn't want me to grab him. That was tough luck on him, though. Road to Damnation. Yeah, that's. I want to say he did two, but the Road to Damnation's the one I was thinking about. It's where it begins with Johnny Blaze having to. He's trying to escape hell every day or something. He has that huge race, but never gets out until then he does. Because this is Ghost Rider, I'm gonna have to render the hell out of this, like shadow it a lot in the face and all that, where the fire is and everything. Make him look a bit more sinister. Let's gotta add the spikes to his jacket. But that might be for another day. It's been just about an hour of streaming. I said this one's going to be a short stream, so the other one was Trail of Tears. Okay, yeah, I knew he did another one. And I've read them both. I remember I liked Road to Damnation a little bit better. You need to learn how to set restream for streaming. You log into it, then you stream. It's fairly idiot proof. I mean, I have everything set up in OBS as well to send it out, but I didn't really want to mess with things because I wanted to stream like right around 3 like I usually do, and then I was just like, I don't want to bog myself down making sure everything works ahead of time and all that. So I was like, I'll just use a Restream app. I will say that StreamYard has a couple of things I like a little bit better, but all in all, I don't really care that much. There's some interface things I thought that were a little bit better with StreamYard. Fairly certain the spikes when I'm done with them are going to be when in doubt, black it out. All right, so we've gone a little bit over an hour. I think I'm going to call it here. I got some good rough penciling done on Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze version, as far as I'm concerned. So I think we will kind of wrap here for now. I may or may not work on this a bit tomorrow during stream. I haven't really decided yet. But we will see how I'm doing and what I feel like doing. But till then, anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. And if you could, just give me a wonderful makes my life a lot easier. Again, thank you very much for coming. Have a great one. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.